Welcome back, parents. We are in the third dare of this three-part series on effective communication with your child and protecting them in this messed up world that we live in. In the first video, or the first dare, we talked about, what is the problem and really helping you become aware and awake and ready to become part of the solution.
In the second dare, we discussed the one big issue that most every parent makes regarding their child and electronics and how you can avoid it. In this video, in this dare, we are going to give you some simple strategies on how to effectively communicate with your child on the topic of pornography.
So how a Christian parent discusses porn is vitally important. We can actually cause more damage than the porn itself if we do this poorly. And that is a direct quote from my good friend Claudine Gallagher. She's worked with a lot of parents, and she has just told me over and over that when parents mishandle talking to their kids about porn, their reaction causes more damage than the porn itself.
Wow, that's a pretty bold statement. But seriously, when a good-hearted Christian parent thinks about their child viewing pornography, there's this automatic response, no way, my child would never do that. There's this knee-jerk reaction. But seriously, if you have a normal child, they'll be naturally attracted to sexual images. They may feel a little grossed out, but kind of like it.
And from the very beginning of, your journey with your child, if you say things like, oh, pornography is bad and anybody who looks at it is straight from hell, well, gee, your child knows that you're not really a safe place for them, and they're not going to feel free communicating with you whatsoever in this, in this realm.
So you want to avoid that, but we're not at all saying that pornography is not evil. It is. It's from the devil. You need to just have this tone with your children that you know that sex is attractive and that this overstimulated version of sex called porn can lead to some natural arousal. Now, if you haven't thrown your phone across the room, or even if you have, I know what you're thinking. What do I actually say to my kids to make them get it?
All right, so the cool thing in our world, there's so many opportunities to talk to your child about pornography, and I'm just going to go through one simple scenario. Let's say there's a mom, she's walking through the mall with her 6-year-old daughter and 8-year-old son, and they walk past Victoria's Secrets, and she notices that for the first time, her kids kind of look and they're just staring at the model. Don't freak out. The mom can just take the children to the side and just address it. It's just really kind of simple. Kids, wasn't that model right there beautiful? I noticed that you were looking at her. But I want to explain to you what that really is. It's something called softcore porn.
And softcore porn is really any sexual image created to get that arousal in someone else, that attention. And it's overexposing someone's body, not their private parts, which are hidden by their swimsuit, but it's overexposing their body for the intention of that arousal.
So just address that. Say, that might have caused a feeling in you. That's normal. What you're doing is you're helping them process it. And then if you're comfortable, I would also go to this next stage and just talking about, but you know what? That person, that model, she's actually a person. And God had created her body and soul. She's more than just what's showing right there. Let's go have a pretzel.
Isn't that kind of crazy? So our culture has completely separated the body and soul. And the more you, the parent, can push those back together and unite those, oh my gosh. Your children are going to be the change our culture needs so radically.
There's also many different opportunities, for you to talk to your child. Think about all the music lyrics, television shows. I mean, we kind of live in a pornified world, and it's everywhere. And so you're going to have the chance just to talk to your children. And what you want to do is just ask them things like, oh my goodness, well, you just saw that commercial that just came on. Did that evoke a feeling in you? And just listen. Invite them to explore their feelings. And what that does is that they know that you're a really safe place for them.
Gosh, your authentic openness is going to radically change the relationship that you have with your child. They'll start to know that like they can come to you for anything and everything.
We are nearing the end of this triple dare, and 100% we are so excited that you made it to the end with us, and we know that there will be many of you who will just say thank you, and you're going to take the information that we gave you and you're going to be able to implement fantastic changes within your family. And that's really one of the purposes of this mini dare. Now, there'll be others of you that will say, wait, I want more. I want to know specifics, like how do I talk to my children about God's plan of life and love? Give me a step-by-step program. I truly understand what's at stake here, and I want to really protect my family in a bigger way.
We hear you. We've created an online course just for you. We would love for you to join us. We are so incredibly passionate about helping other parents. I thought I was like dying at my desk job as a stress engineer. I know that I'm created to help people in this realm. I know I'm to use my like experiences to help others. Now we want to make something clear to you. This online course called The Parenting Dare, the main purpose is not necessarily the porn epidemic. We are going to teach about authentic love and how porn is like this donut version of what love should be. As a culture, we're dipping more and more into some really dangerous waters with the internet, as smartphones are just part of our everyday lives. And free online porn continues to dominate the sex industry. And virtual reality porn starts to pick up more traction. Our world is radically changing. And in the exact same way, the parents of our world must also be radically changing. Every video in the Parenting Dare was created with this in mind.
So we invite you to join us in a special course. It's really one-of-a-kind course. So what is in the Parenting Dare? Well, we take you step by step, really parenting on purpose, addressing topics that you may have like naturally avoided before. Like, how is a parent really supposed to talk about sex to their child? Like, what does that all involve?
How do you talk about love versus lust?
Pornography, like how do you address that topic with your child, and really at what age do you start talking about it with your child?
When do you talk about masturbation?
What about orgasms?
How about addressing sending nudes?
Oh, what about the brain and all that science and the addiction? Like, how do you address that?
How do you react when you know your child has seen porn or sent a nude?
We talk about all of that and more. So we are not afraid. We do not avoid these topics. We are going to equip you. Now, the videos are short, but extremely powerful, and they're going to help you parent like intentionally, like you've never seen before. So what's the investment?
The main investment is going to be your time. There's a lot of content.
On
And the
purpose.
course is designed to go with you through the years on this journey of raising your children. Now, we offer the course for an introductory price of $147. We wanted the course to cost less than an hour of sex addiction therapy, which runs anywhere from $150 to $180 an hour. You are a proactive parent. You get that there's an issue in this culture and you want to make a real change. The world is going to change because of parents like you. We are so excited for you to join us in the Parenting Dare, and we thank you for taking the Triple Dare.
All right, so there's a button down below. Click it. It will take you to the checkout page. Very simple process, and then you're in our course. Watch the welcome video first, And then Eric and I will be with you really step by step on this journey.
See you on the inside.
So exciting.